Constantino,
¿Qué huele?
pound for pound.
Little Giant Boxing. I kind of tell people this story. It's like, and actually I was talking to Eddie and a few others, like 10 years ago, obviously was when they fought. And, you know, he was obviously disappointed with the loss, you know, and it was, I always stay, you know, 4 or 5 days upstairs, and he was still sticking around. And I saw him in the VIP elevator, and he got in the elevator, he kind of had his head down, and I walked over to him. I thought that was him. I kind of touched his head, you know, hey, champ, pick your head up. You have nothing to put your head down about. You lost to the best ever. And I said, this right here, you will learn from it, and look where he is today. You know, again, I'm sure at that point in time he was really disappointed. Felt as though he probably let down his country. You know, but hey, he was 23 at that time, and he lost to the best guy, you know, in the sport. And like I said, now he's learned from that, obviously, and he's had a tremendous amount of success. And this kind of stuff, you know what really impresses me about him? Because it's only 1 or 2 people can speak to this. This man has made $200 million, you know what I'm saying? He's made $200 million, and he's still motivated to get up, you know, and come out here and entertain for the fans, but at the highest level. You know what I mean? And it's like, because think about it, Sean. If you had made $300-400 million, what would your mindset be?
I'm playing video games and
You're
smoking
not
weed.
playing video games. At least you keep it reality, though. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of stuff, you know, that reminds me of Floyd Mayweather. You know, it's like those guys are self-motivated. You don't have to, like, in this fight, like, I think that both guys got something to prove. Meaning not they have to do it, but they want to prove something to the fans. And I think in Canelo's case, he's heard the rumblings of, like, you know, he's slipping, and, you know, and he's told you guys that, you know, he's suffered a few injuries, you know, in these fights recently, which, again, I know firsthand when you're an elite fighter, you fight through it, and, you know, Floyd's been injured in several fights, you know, but you fight through it, and you know, it don't always be your best performance, and you don't want to make excuses, and he's not a guy, obviously, to make excuses. In Charlo's case, the same way. You know, he's been off for a minute with the broken hand, but he's the underdog coming in, and he's just like, y'all discounting him. Y'all think he's some kind of chump. And Charlo is coming. I'm telling you, he's coming. He's prepared. Derek has got him ready. Both guys in 15-round shape. It's gonna be a great fight, man.
Leonard, what do you make of people saying that Canelo is sort of on the decline at this stage?
I think they're crazy. I'm just saying, because I know firsthand with being close to the best guy ever to do it. It's like the injuries that people go through at this level, because they put so much into these training camps to prepare, you know, to separate themselves from the competition, and it's a commitment. And sometimes you get injured and you don't want to pull out of a fight. And you know, he says that he's suffered some injuries in some of these recent fights, and he's fought through it, and he went and got surgery. And again, who am I to say that I don't believe him? Yeah. So, but one thing's for sure, we're gonna find out Saturday night. We're gonna find out Saturday night.
The rumors about.
Well, timing is everything. Timing is everything. Fight. You know, jermell said that he was promised this fight 10 years ago. He said Oscar told him that he was gonna fight him 10 years ago, and obviously for whatever reason the fight never came to fruition. But what better time than now? But he's been open about it privately, about that he's been wanting this fight.